Ugh, I don't know if we're alive, but... Ah, my gosh. That's what I get for talking crap. This is what I get for talking some crap. Get you to sit on my lap. We crashed. And my skin rashed. We crashed. I'll sit in your lap. See, Savage, at least you didn't get upset at me when I pooped on your game. Even though I don't know about the game. I've never played Grand Blue. I'm pretty sure I'd like it, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure I'd love Grand Blue. I like what I played. Yeah, it's all in good fun. I mean, my opinions are honest. Like, my opinion about Diablo is, I was being honest. I think it's a bad game. I don't like it. It's not for me. I mean, it could be a good game for people who admire that genre of game. Like, sure. Not for me. Yeah, I spent all day yesterday trying to fix my computer, and I don't think I'll ever. I don't know, man. This has me very concerned. It's difficult. My computer gives out. Like, we got another blue screen of death. Just like, I think it's like the relationship between. I don't think my disk is not faulty, but it's like. My RAM and my graphics card, because your graphics card sends information to your RAM and your RAM sends information to your graphics card. I think there's a disconnect there of some kind. I think there's some kind of disconnect there, and I don't know if it could be a BIOS problem. It could be a BIOS problem. I did not reset my BIOS or redo my BIOS. So the only thing that was left undone, dude, I went to every single forum in existence. I have about 3 options left, which is I contact the AMI, the people who put together my computer. I contact them and have them tell me what the fudge is going on. I called my brother, he's an IT guy. Or I can reset the BIOS or update the BIOS, right? Those are my only options. And yeah, it seems like I can't even play Dragon Ball anymore, Savage. Like, I'll play Dragon Ball for 5 minutes, it'll just crash. It just keeps crashing. Like, I can't even keep it on. I put it on minimal settings. I turned off everything. It's telling me I keep running out of VRAM. And I'm like, how do I keep? I got 8 gigs of VRAM. How do I keep running out? Like, what the fudge, dude? What the flippers, man? Call. God dang, it's annoying. You gotta blow on it and try again? Yeah, it's not the temperature, it's not the voltage. It's the information being... So I did a diagnostics on my RAM, okay? I went on my, I did a full diagnostics on my RAM. No, it's not thermal paste, because my computer's not overheating. The disk has no sign of, the hard disk there's no sign that it's not working. Diagnostics didn't find anything. The SSD. I got 8 gigs of dedicated VRAM. I have 16 gigs of DDR5. I think it's DDR5 or 6 RAM. Dude, I'm outputting like 50 to 60 watts. I don't understand. My voltage is good. It's at like 1.0. I mean, at least recommended on the internet, the forums I've seen and the people talking about it that I've seen, they've said that's not bad. So I don't know if, oh gosh, based on the errors that I've been getting, it is a miscommunication between the GPU's memory and the actual RAM memory on my computer. So somehow these people, they're not communicating well, because you have these things called rotations that are, you know, that's how you get like the megahertz in it, which is like 2.3 megahertz or 1.6. That's like the rotations of information, right? That's why I checked if my DDR was on, if it was sending double information, so double delivery rate. That was on as well. I checked to see how much RAM my computer was detecting. It was detecting 16. I checked to see, which is correct. I checked to see how much it's detecting in terms of my VRAM is at 8. So, like it's like someone being sick, but their labs don't show anything wrong. You know, like the labs. You know, like the labs of the computer, like the blood work of the computer looks all great, but it's not. But it's not okay. Like it keeps poofing. Hello, Allison. How are you? Hello, JJ. Sorry, Lightning. We crashed. Yeah, I don't know. See, Lightning, I used to do that. Sorry for the late response there. How are you? I used to do that. And then it's a lot more work. But it's not really the work part of it, is because it messes with my settings and it causes me to have to jump through a lot of hoops to get it working. It's nothing horrible, but I guess I'm gonna have to do that again. But Zach, he has 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I have 16. 16. See, when you get to 32, you can get 32, you can get 64. Some people have 64. Like, there's nothing you're gonna be doing, like playing games or anything, that's gonna demand like anything more than 32 or 16 even. Like 16 gigs of RAM, it's really all you need for today's processings. Like, unless you're doing video editing and rendering, which actually requires a lot of memory, then yeah, 32, I'd recommend 32 or 64. I mean, always better RAM, more RAM is always better. Don't get me wrong. It's always better. I'm not saying it's useless or not. It'll always help your computer process information and not like run out of memory like I keep going. I think my graphics card, I don't know, man. I'm confused. I'm very confused with this. I gotta call my brother. He's an IT guy. He's been working on this. I'd say he's a IT genius, man. That guy, he's smart AF, dude. Unlike me, but I mean, he's a buffoon. Don't get me wrong. He's a buffoon, but he's smart for some things. We built a few computers, but I have no clue how it all works. No, I get it, Allison. Yeah, this one was by American. It's AMI. American Manufacturing something. They build computers. I don't know too much about their reputation. The reason I ended up buying this computer is because it was at a good price for the specs that it had. I was saving about $400 for the specs that it had. So I was like, yeah, this is a steal, right? Based on my calculations, Ali, I could have been wrong about that. And it turns out, I think this is a BIOS, because the BIOS, if I update the BIOS, I might be okay. He just bought his computer. Yeah, it was like me. It's a pre-build, yeah. Hi, Patch Gaming. How are you? Dance Dance Revolution? No. Dedicated. No, double. It's double delivery rate. Something like that. I forget. Yeah, but like all my specs look good, dude. Like on paper, everything's looking good, you know? What are you trying to do? What do you want? Do you really want to know, Ramza? No, I played through this whole game so I wouldn't find out what's going on. If you do, then you'll have to beat me. You are on your knees. So either you're proposing or you just got your butt whooped. You let me know. Which one? You know what? I can't reach anyone, so. I spent all day, all Sunday, man. All afternoon, like around my computer. To the point I got sick of it. I had to stop because I was already. Could be option 3. Hi, Christina. Where'd you come from? Tech support lemon. I understand a little bit about it, but I'm not savvy. I've been here. Well, good to see you, Christina. I understand enough to kind of make perhaps a broad diagnosis, but I'm not good enough to like fix things. I don't think so. Ooh, to hell. I mean, only if you go with me. Bereth chaos davanda. Zoedarem do feolio. What's going on? He's speaking tongues, man. What's going on here? I am the one together with time god Zamala who can open this gate. DiGiorno! Digion. It's a steel evolution. Digion. DiGiorno! What the heck is he doing? Oh, he's calling that God. Christina, you've had your PC for 20 years? The heck? Okay. Just the shell? Wait, how do you upgrade your computer? Do you buy the parts? Are you tech savvy, Christina? You buy parts? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to open this baby up. I didn't want to do it because it's in like the freaking groove in my desk. It's hard to get out. Ugh. What the heck? I don't know where the heck this is. Welcome to Murand, Death City. My gosh. Now that you're here, you can never return. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This happened to Trunks and Goten. I've seen this movie before. All I have to do is yell really loud. All we have to do now is to destroy that entrance. No, he's not going to destroy it. Wait a minute, I'm stuck here? I can use a USB on my front side of shell because it won't match motherboard. So you can't use a USB. Go on, your sister's. You brought my sister here, you little freak. I think they're gonna use my sister's body for the god to like take over her. And then Delita's gonna try to kill him and take her powers. I think that's what's gonna happen. That makes sense to me. Does that make sense to you? Yeah, he brought my sister to the cities of hell. And then is like, ha 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 ha. I'm like, bro, she's 9, freak. Oh, shoot. Do you only get the 3? I'm gonna have to go with Cloud. He's gonna be I shouldn't have gone with Cloud, perhaps. He's gonna be useless. I want to use Cloud, man. I don't care if he's level 2. I love him. I got a big old canker sore right there. If you see me like doing weird mouth things, it's because my teeth is rubbing in it sometimes. And it hurts. I haven't had one of these in so long. Sir, so Cletian. Use vinegar. Yeah, sometimes you'll see me like do a little face or something. It hurts. Hello, Christina. Hello, Lightning. So Ruffles been defeated. Then unless I defeat you here, I can't face Ruffle. Who the heck is this guy? Wait, who the heck is this guy? Where'd he come from? Lightning, who is this guy? Nah, man. Ketchup Ruffles. They only exist in Europe. They don't exist in America. Did you know that? You should try it. Did you know that? Threw a stick at me. Yeah, ketchup Ruffles. They're delicious. Ketchup Doritos? No, shut up. I never heard of that. You know, the one thing I really love that I found is when in a 7-Eleven I found a dark chocolate cherry Kit Kat. Oh god. Oh shoot. And I found a mint Kit Kat as well. And I'm like, bro, you speaking my language, bro. Yeah, I'll never be able to hit them all. Just gonna hit this ninja. She bought you a bag once? Oh, this is the guy that poisoned us. Oh, I didn't even remember him, I'm gonna be honest. I was like, I don't even know who you are, dude. He's gonna guard it? He didn't guard it? Well, that's unexpected. They have samurais. I tried the thin mint Pop-Tarts. They weren't very good. Hey, is Zed here? I need to talk to Zed. I need to speak to Zed. I need to tell him something. I know Allison is here. Allison, what are the chances we could get Zed to show his beautiful face here? I gotta talk to him about his car's extended warranty here, just for a little bit. Hey Corey, hello Samina. What's your favorite Kit Kat, Samina? You a Kit Kat girl? I feel it. I'm feeling the vibes from here. You're a Kit Kat girl, aren't you? Take a break. Or is that Twix? I don't know. One of those takes a break. The stupidest thing Kit Kat ever did was like the whole one side, the left one and the right one, like which one tastes better. Like, wait, that was. Wait, no, that wasn't Kit Kat. That was Twix. Zed, there you go. Hey, Zed. Zed, I got a question for you. Zed, I got a question for you, specifically for you, Zed. So you think I don't know how to finish, huh? That sounds weird now that I say it like that. It's not supposed to be weird. It's not weird. Don't make it weird. It's not weird like that. I'm talking about like actual things. Not like that. Shut up. It's not like that. It's not sussy like that. I need context. You know exactly what she said. You know what you said. You know, you said I didn't know how to finish. You said these words to me, and it hurt me. Like it was like a dagger in my bum bum. It was like a dagger in my bum bum. Why'd you say that, Zed? I thought we had a thing going. I thought we were friends. You explained to me. You look deep down in the crevices of your memories, and you remember when you said, "This guy doesn't know how to finish." Yeah. That might jog your memory there. I'm not talking about no Subaru. I'm not talking about no Subaru Suspensa, whatever brand that is. Subaru. Oh my gosh. I have to get I need some helium for this. You were in my Smash stream with a different name. Oh, Zed, I want to show you something, Zed. I want to show you something, okay? I want to show you something. Zed, this is just for you, buddy. You see that there? Can you read that there for me, buddy? You read that for me, buddy. What does it say right there? Can't even see it. I bet you he's squinting the crap out of his eyeballs right now. Can't really see it. You can't read it? Let me help you. Let me help you here. What do you read there? What is that? What does it say right there? What do you think it says right there? Who is that? Huh? Who do you think that is? It's Bala. You were Balala. I went on Zed's stream, incognito, hidden as Balalaha. And I went and I changed my picture, my profile, my name, my everything. I was hanging out in there. And Zed was playing with Joaquin. And I went in there and I was fighting this guy Luna or girl or whatever. And I almost beat them. It was like a last, like I took him to 150, like the whole 3 stocks. And Zed didn't say a word. He didn't say, "Wow, this guy is good," nothing like that. He didn't say nothing. He said, "Oh, Luna won." And then, listen to this. And then, and then I fought Joaquin, and I got my butt whooped. And then Zed goes like, "Oh my God, this guy doesn't know how to finish." And I left the stream. I was sulking. Joaquin beat me. I played like 4 matches. I played like 4 battles before I left. But I was like, when Joaquin beat me, I was so mad. I just left. I was so salty, dude. And Zed was like the whole time. Zed was like, who's the blah blah guy, and just completely disregarding me. I even played Sora, dude. I even played Sora. To be fair, there was a lot of... Every time I fight Joaquin, there's always a lot of delay. When there isn't delay, I almost beat him. Dude, I brought Joaquin to his heels so many times, I just never finished him. I guess you're right, I don't know how to finish him. I gotta go to a seminar. Like, I missed the whole finish them seminar. Should have played more Mortal Kombat or some. Finish it. Fatality. That was me, dude. I thought you were gonna like catch on immediately. I didn't talk in chat for obvious reasons because you were like, because if you saw me in your chat, you're gonna be like, wait, there's a stranger in here. Frosty's in the chat. He's a sly cat. But Zed was in the zone. It was a fun stream. He was in the zone, man. Ah, that was funny. Scorpion or Sub-Zero can teach you how to finish him. I don't think I need to tell you which one I'd pick. Savage. I think you know. Holy crap, that did no damage. These guys are kitted out. I'm gonna attack this samurai. No, you know what? You know. I'm not gonna do jack. I'm just gonna not make it. Yep. Is he gonna throw? Oh, he's gonna Muramasa. First, are you gonna try to platinum? Platinum what? Kingdom Hearts 2 platinum? I could try. On the Switch, I kind of got suspicious, but I didn't really think anything of it. Yeah, because I noticed that I had to go to my friends list and like go private. What an odd thing to say. What do you mean, what an odd thing to say? I need to find this guy to end this game. We came to the Deaf City to revive our master. He slumbers in this world, an incomplete part. Oh, shoot. Wormav is heading for the master's resting place where Saint Ajora died. Where? Why does he need my sister for this? You'll have to defeat me to find out. Oh, that's gonna be easy. Should have said that sooner. Another one down. Well, I'm gonna try and platinum Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I can do that. I can try and platinum Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts. What do you need to do? You need to get level 99, get all the items, all the whatnots, what ifs. I think I platinumed Kingdom Hearts 3. If not, if I didn't platinum Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm very close. If I didn't do it, I'm like right there. I have a knight. Nice. We could break cloud. Would be a fun series to watch. Yeah. It would. Twould definitely. Twould be amazing. This guy's name is horrible. Clashian. Hicks. I knew a Hicks. I knew a guy named Hicks. I platinum Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 and Recom. Chamber of Memories. Is that what it's called? Chamber of Memories? Kingdom Hearts. Dude, I haven't looked at the game so long, I forgot the title. Chamber of Memories? Chain of Memories, yeah. Chain of Memories, yeah. Chain of Memories is the Game Boy Advance one, right? Yes. Should have just done that. I haven't looked at the games in so long, I've forgotten the titles. Forgive me, Ruffle. It's okay, you don't need Ruffles right now. Should have eaten Lay's. Should have gone for the Lay's, man. Over there. Is it a man? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No. It's Underpants Man. Hey, Scott. Scott, how you doing? Shadow. Is Shadow still here? Shadow the Prince, how are you? Chill Raven, welcome in, Chill Raven. It's good to see you, Scott. How are you? How are you? I'm about to end the game. Sorry, I got a lot of saliva in my mouth because of this stupid canker sore. So if you see me like slurping a little bit, I know it's disgusting. It's just because I'm moving my mouth when I speak in a weird way. So my saliva streams are all over the place. Ouch. Oof. Stings. Hey, yay, 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 yay. There was one time when I traveled, and because of the climate change, I had like about 8 canker sores in my mouth. I remember I couldn't eat or do anything. It was horrible. You're still laughing about the Smash thing? What the fudge? I'm trying to platinum all Kingdom Hearts games. Good luck with dang. You know what, Lightning? I was playing the Dream Drop Distance, but the remake or the repurposed or whatever on the PlayStation. Oh boy. I hate canker sores. I used to get them a lot for some reason. I don't know why. Usually, oh, you know what? I had a lot of onions today, like raw onions. Yeah, I had a lot of raw onion today. I think that's why. Like acidic stuff will do it. No. Yeah, that makes sense now. So like onions, lemons, ironically. Like acidic stuff, right, will cause them. Cloud's coming with me. I don't care what you say. He's my man till the end of my day. Yeah, if you bite your lip or your cheek, it can become one. Yeah, that's right, Christina. I've done that one too. Yeah, I've done that one too. Well, all games to have their own platinums on Steam. Doesn't Steam have platinum? I'm making a song. Yo, Carissi! Hi! I can't believe the amazing Carissi. What's this Hydreigon doing here? Bulk. Oh my gosh. This is Bulk. And soon, he's gonna have chalk in his outline. Might be drawing a chalk outline of this guy real soon here. Chalk my balk. Nice to see you, kid. I was beaten before, but not this time. You'll make Death City your grave. Oh, I'd like to see you try. I'll take on you, your Chick-fil-A, and your wife. Bring it on. The chicken goes bulk, bulk, bulk. No, chicken goes... fudge. I can't say it. I can't say it. DDD and Birth by Sleep will be hard for me to platinum since I know that I don't... What does he do? What did you do to me? I don't know those games as well as the main games. How about Birth by Sleep? I think I've gotten them for practicing the saxophone too much. Said I would sacrifice my left toe. My uttermost left toe. I'll go with the right. My uttermost right toe to watch you play saxophone. Biddy by Sleep. No, not Biddy by Sleep. Little biddies are asleep. Takes the longest to platinum. Birth by Sleep, yeah, because it's 3 characters. I need to shut my mouth, is what I need to do. I want to hear Zed play the most epic guitar solo. No, he plays saxophone, not... What? What the heck, Savage? What? You smoking that stuff tonight, Savage? I told you to stay away from it. You smoking that stuff? Like, I think Zed is like, I play the saxophone, and Savage was like, I can't wait to hear you play guitar. Only on Thursday. Well, that's 3 days from now, son. We got time. And you have to, oh, that board game? No. He plays guitar. Oh. Yeah, he plays guitar, don't he? Yeah, he plays guitar. I've seen him play guitar. I've seen the guitar in his room. By the way, Zed, that place where you stream and piano? Dang, Zed. Friggin' Mozart out here. You a musician, Zed? Do you have a musician's blood? Mother, father, perhaps? Musicians? I play a little bit of the piano, a little bit of the guitar, my drums. I love my drums. I never touched the saxophone. I never quite liked blowing into things, you know? Unless it was an NES cartridge. Yeah, he sank that low. Yo, Casey, what's going on? Yeah, mostly just saxophone. Yeah. Left out, I don't really play, to be fair. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yeah, he's one of those, isn't he, Allison? Yeah, he's one of those. He has a good ear. Yeah, he has that he has that gene, the talent. Yeah. I mean, you don't need to be the children of musicians to be a good musician, but you better be smoking that stuff. I don't smoke. I don't smoke. Never a smoker, never a drinker. Not me. The only time I've gotten drunk in my life, and I regretted it wholeheartedly, but when I was a kid, well, my grandparent passed away. My grandfather passed away because he was a drinker. He died at the tender age of 46 with a decaying liver because he had too much liquor. Like, he wasn't even a beer guy or anything like that. He was like 3 glasses of whiskey like first thing in the morning. So his liver couldn't take it. He died of liver cancer. So oh yeah, he drank whiskey first thing. My grandma tells me, I never met him because I was young when he was 46. My mom was 16, I think, or 15 when he passed away. And he's a heavy drinker, but it's funny because he had 2 girls, right? He had 2 daughters, but he always wanted a son. My mom always says that he would have loved to have had to have met me, my brother, and my cousin, because we're like, it's funny because he only had girls, but his daughters only had boys, which is crazy, right? But he never got to meet him because he chose to drink. I wish I knew him. I mean, he was an electrician. That's all I know about him, really. He was a fairly mean guy, to be honest, but he wasn't the most exemplary person from what I've heard, but because he drank so much, he was always drunk, so he was never like in his right mind, unfortunately. I hear when he was sober, he was a great guy, but it was the drinking didn't make him a very good person. My dad also was going down the same road. My dad was a heavy drinker. He ended up he stopped drinking. He went into rehab for a whole year. He gave up his life. He stopped everything just to go to rehab. And for a whole year he did rehab. And that's all he focused on, and he came out and he's been sober. It hasn't touched a drop of liquor in over 7 years, or probably more than, I'd say now 10 years. And he'll probably kill him soon. I'm sorry to say that. Yeah, Scott, it's okay to have a beer here and there, like have a whiskey here and there. Like if you drink moderately, I'm not judging anyone for that, right? Like I'm not trying to come across judgy. Just when I say like I don't like your games, I'm not trying to judge your preferences either. It's just I speak my opinions just in a you know, I have a strong way of saying things that comes across almost offensive, right? But honest to God, I don't mean it like that. Like honest to God, I don't mean it as it to hurt you. It's just I just say things in a strong way. But I think so one day when I was like, I used to like to sip beer. Like this is a true story. And my mom spanked me a few times over it, because sometimes when we'd have a get together or something like that, like they'd be doing a party and everybody's like at the table, like outside in the backyard, everyone's just having a good time, whether it was a birthday or whatever it was. And I never wanted to hang out with the kids. Like I always hang out with the oldest dude in the house. That's who I was, that's who I am, and that's how I am. You know? So all the kids, my mom would constantly have to tell me to go play with the kids, go play with the kids your age. Why are you sitting here with the adults? We don't want you. It's like, and I was like, and this is true, this is gonna come across wrong, but it's not like that. But I always felt like I was like, I don't know, man, these games are silly. Like, I don't know, I just felt like I outgrew what they did. They were playing tag and Marco Polo and whatever. I'm like, nah, dude, I don't got time for that, man. I wanted to have meaningful conversations with people. I wanted to understand the world. So I'm not saying that I'm smarter than anyone. I'm just saying my particular childhood was like that, right? And I always had a big interest. I remember sitting in the living room, and this usually people would bring like their grandfathers or whatever. People I don't even remember probably passed away now because I was a child when they were already old. But I remember sitting in the room with these people, and I'd ask them like how they fell in love. I'd ask them, yeah, this is like 8-year-old me. I'd ask them how they fell in love. I'd ask them like what kind of job did you do? Like what can you teach me? You know, I always had this, I was always bright-eyed when it came to my life. Like I always wanted to be an adult faster than what I was. Right? Like in high school, one of my nicknames was Grandpa, because everybody was doing all the things and I was just like I never wanted to do anything with them. Like they always wanted to rave and party and club or whatever. And I'm like, I don't care about that. Like, you know, I was like, yes, I did go to a few. It's not to say I never went, but it was never something that like tickled my fancy. Like I'd much rather sit down with someone and, you know, people used to say to me, this is an interesting thing. People used to say to me that, you know, who cares if this person dies or passes away, right? Don't flag me, YouTube. Who cares if this person passes away? Like, they're old, who cares? I always thought it more, your brain is thirsty for knowledge. I would say so. I was always very curious. And I always thought, like, this is not right. Like, when an old person, you know, I don't like using the word old. I think I don't want anyone to call me old, so perhaps I'd take offense to it, and that's why I don't call other people that, because I probably take offense to it. People called me old, like seriously called me old, because I don't like getting old, which is ironic, because I always wanted to be an adult, but now that I'm an adult, I like being an adult, but I don't like the part where I'm, like, getting old. Like, I don't like the part where things are starting to hurt, and I'm getting slower and sluggish, and I'm starting to develop wrinkles, and I don't know. Like, anyways, I always thought, man, dude, this person had 80 years of life. 80 years. I've lived for 34 years, okay? I think I've seen it all. You know, I think I've seen, god dang, I've seen so much. This person lived for more than double what I've lived. More than double. Quite a bit more than double of what I've lived. Imagine what this person knows. The knowledge that this person holds is absolute gold. And I never understood why people couldn't grasp that concept. That can you fathom the experience that this person has, whether good or bad? Their inputs are unique to this person. I don't know, that's always fascinated me. And people are like, he's old, who cares? I was like, dude, no, who cares? I wanted to ask him so many things. Like, what was, I'd ask questions like, what was the war like? What was, like what did you feel when this big event happened and stuff? Like, it's curious, like, And it's funny to think, paradoxically so, that perhaps one day someone will ask you that same question. What was it like living during this period when phones came out? What was it like living through the period where the PlayStation 2 was like? What was it like living through the PlayStation 1 period, Whatever it might be, What was it like living? Because people always ask, like, for example, the dark piece of history, of course, but like people always ask, the people who were a part of Germany in the early 1900s, obviously the mid 1900s, really, almost. In the 1940s, like, because of the whole, movement and all that. And people are always curious, like, what was it like? Like, what happened? Like, what was, like, the society? Like, what were people saying, talking about? And I feel like one day, some of us are going to be asked these questions, What was it like? What was it like when you had to pay $500 for a Switch 2? I'm like, well. And it's very interesting. Okay, I skipped the dialogue, but I don't think there's much there. Hoping no one asks me those questions. I feel like they will. Mom's welcome in. I'm heading off. Sounds good, Corey. Take care, everyone, including you, Frosty. Thank you. I just always wanted to know. I don't think, again, I really don't think. I think every kid has a personality, and my personality was more to. But all of this was to say, going back to the first thought I was even trying to get across, which was when they were at the table, the adults and all that. Like, when I was a kid, I sometimes, like, when nobody was watching, I'd grab the beer and take a little sip. Because they kept telling me not to do it, so I was like, I gotta do it. Like, they told me not to do it, so I gotta do it. I'm 9 years old, man. You don't tell me not to do something, expect me not to do it. Of course I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get spanked, but I'll get my way. And I did. And my mom had to, like, take really good care for when she's distracted or whatnot, because I was sneaky about it. She never let me drink it. Like, she never let me drink, by the way. I just letting people know she never let me drink. But I would sneak sometimes and try to get a drink. And she never kept any beer in the fridge or anything like that. Exactly, for one of the reasons was because of me, because for some reason I really liked it. And it's funny, it was around when I was 12 years old. And my mother had just told me the story about how my grandpa had passed away. And some of it's actually a very interesting story. I won't share it all for her privacy, of course, but she shared me a lot of the details. And, and I had seen, like, my own father and what's, his life kind of, like, take a bad turn because he couldn't stop drinking. And how it changed him, And one day, I remember I came down the stairs and my mom was sitting in the kitchen. And I sat down with her and I said, I'll never drink. It was a decision I made. Something in my heart, like, burned like a freaking furnace. Something in my heart ignited and just said, I don't care if it's socially, I don't care if people pressure me to do it, I don't care if it makes people happy, I don't care if it makes people sad. This is a stand that I made.